Hello, blessings to everyone. Welcome to Inner Landscapes at Enchanted Evening. And these are going to be your messages and your reading for this week. Today's Monday through the end of this week, Sunday. So let's see what our guides, spirit, and heavenly team have in store for us this week, what they would like us to know. So here we go. What's going on for you guys for this week? What's happening out there? What messages do you guys need to know? Okay. There was one message before I begin to look at the cards that I laid down. There was one message that's already come in prior to me even shuffling. And this is another message that's many layered. I'm assuming, because it's not just one person that I'm giving these messages for. But this message that God has for you has to do with your home, whatever it is that you consider home. And the general sense that I was given regarding the home was, for this week, that's where a majority of your attention and energy should be focused. There's so many energies happening and going on and, swirling about us in the world right now today, that your divine team is saying that's just what it is. Those energies are what they are. For now, for this week especially, not entirely disregard those, energies and chaotic things and just everything that's going on around you, but focus more so on what you can do within your home, because I feel like there are energies within your home, including the relationships that you have at home, but specifically within your physical home environment, that need uplifting, that need cleansing, and just more attention. And I can actually see that showing up here in some of these cards, which I will get to, but that was something they really wanted to emphasize. Look into methods and different ways of lightening the energies and cleaning up the energies and detoxifying the energies surrounding, around, and within your home environments. Please do that. I'm getting the message that will make all of the difference in your lives, especially for this week. When you have a grounded, centered home to retreat to, as your anchor. That's going to make a ton of difference. Okay, so now that I've delivered that, let's get on to these cards and what their message is for you. First card I have is persistence. And as you can see from this card, it's a very ignited energy, very passionate, very fiery energy. This is what the type of energy that you're being asked to direct towards your home, your house, your apartment, whatever it is, towards home and family also is what I'm getting. Use this energy, the fire that you have within you, and however passionate you are about your home environment, your family, those relationships that you have to your retreat area. Put your most passionate energies towards that. That is your project for this week. Direct most of your most passionate, fiery energy towards uplifting your home. Clean it up. That's the message that I'm getting for you guys. Clean it up, because in truth, we all know that it starts with us. It starts with the home individually. So, okay. Next card is father, husband, brother, son. And this is telling me that it is going to, and for those of you that do have husbands, life partners, you know, that kind of fill the male role in your house, the masculine role, I would say. Even if they don't necessarily have to be male, but that fill or has more leanings toward the masculine energies at home. You should pull them into this energy upliftment and clearing in the home, because that's the energy you're going to need in order to pull off the type of energetic clearing and upliftment that you're needing this week, that you're being asked to ignite this week. It's going to, and for those of you that, you know, it's pretty much you're the head of the household. You're the masculine and feminine energies of your household, the mother and father. Then pull this type of energy from within yourself. You know, the saying or the notion that a single parent household, whether it's the mother as a single parent or the father as a single parent, often has to wear both hats. They have a Mother's Day and a Father's Day that they embody, because it's just them, and they have to pull from their, if it's the single mother household, the mother has to pull from their masculine side and kind of wear the hat as the father, or masculine energy at times for the home, because in truth they are both of those. They're out of necessity, both of those within the home. And same thing for fathers. The fathers, you know, have to wear the hat of the feminine energy if they are single fathers at times. So for those of you that don't have, you know, that masculine energy that you can ask, and a partner that you can ask to come in and spearhead this focus this week with you, then you're going to have to put on that hat, that masculine energy hat, and pull this energy up from within you and be that fiery push energy to uplift and cleanse your home environment. Because I'm really getting, they're almost stressing this point. That's important this week. It's going to make all the difference. take care of home, because you may not think that certain outside energies, once you come home, that you can kind of leave it at the door, and that may be true a majority of the times. But times are also changing, things are changing, and sometimes you don't realize what seeps in and what comes home with you. Sometimes we don't realize how sensitive or how much we're taking on that isn't necessarily our own until, it shows up in the physical, whether it's as through, an ailment or arguments in the home, or, other things that we'd really rather leave outside of our home. So they're asking you to do this cleanse, this spiritual and energetic cleanse of your home for those reasons. Because whether you realize it or not, these things, these energies, have a way of creeping in, and you're being asked to protect your anchor, protect your home, make it a safe environment for you and your family and loved ones. Not that it isn't all the time, but that's especially needed now. So again, okay, so then next card talks about what you desire, what your desires are this week. And this is the opportunity to forgive. And this actually, the energies from this card, it's being taken by me as face value of this card. And it is saying that a lot of you are you realize that you have some things that you still, within you, within your heart, within your mind, that you need to forgive. I'm not picking up right now on any specific situations, but what I am getting from this is that it is the things that you haven't been able to let go of and just come to grips with and accept, not condone, but accept in situations or in others outside of the home. They are affecting you within your home. And so on some level, some of you guys already know that this process of cleansing and uplifting actually includes you releasing certain things and forgiving things that you haven't been able to do as of yet, or haven't taken the time or wanted to take the time yet to do. You're being asked to do that this weekend, and you actually can feel that. It's coming across as a strong desire from many of you this week, right now. And I'll tell you something about this forgiveness situation and scenario. One energy that's coming in very strongly that I'm being guided to mention to you guys regarding forgiveness is that a huge key to this, to forgiveness, is grace. Having enough grace within you to forgive. Because even though many of you have probably heard, forgiveness is not so much about the other person or the situation that you're struggling with or upset with. It's more so about letting go and forgiving so that you can have the load lifted off of yourself. Because nobody likes to be in that feeling that I'm mad at you. You've done something to me that I can't, let go of or forgive you for right now. So nobody likes to feel that energy. It's a stuck energy. It's an annoying, frustrating energy that you really get to the point where you feel like you don't know what to do anymore. You really almost want to lash out at that person because you're stuck with this energy that doesn't feel good. So there is that side of it. And it is true that you're forgiving. When you do forgive, it is to relieve yourself, to release yourself from this bond between you and that which you don't like, or that which happened that you don't care for. It doesn't feel good, or it wasn't right or just in your eyes. It's right now, you really need to pick up and take to heart the other key as far as grace. It's just the grace. If you can't forgive to release yourself from situations and the bondage that unforgiveness keeps you in, then have the grace, find the grace within yourself, pray for the grace to forgive that other person or situation. That's going to be the key for you this bout, this round of forgiveness. Okay, so next we have Adriana, which the card in this position talks about it's essentially what I like to call the luck card. Actually, I don't know why I'm putting that back yet. It's what I like to refer to as the luck card, because these are the energies and forces that are actually already working for you. This is what you've sowed, and you're already reaping, in a sense. And this is just telling me you're being guided. You're being guided through this whole process, this whole thing that you are being asked to do, that God, your team, is asking you to do for your home. You're actually being guided. You don't have to worry, well, how do I do this? What are the best methods? You don't have to be so much in your head about how you're going to accomplish this, get this done this weekend. This week. You're being guided. Even outside of what the guidance is in this reading, you're being guided through nudges, through dreams, through inclinations, gut feelings to do things this way. This feels right to do, this thing this way. Let's try something we haven't before, that type of thing. Those are little messages that, in ways that your divine team, that God has of communicating with you and guiding you to where it is you are needing to go. So that's something you have going for you, which is good.